legislation, regulation, and the future of Bitcoin. We're here at the Bitcoin Investor Week event right here in New York City. The big question on everybody's mind is a change in management at the top of the White House. What are his policies and what is the future of cryptocurrency? The election of President Donald Trump initially contributed to a feeling of optimism around crypto. The value of Bitcoin grew by more than 30% in the week following November's election, with Bitcoin eventually surpassing the $100,000 per coin milestone in January. While an uncertain market is putting pressure on risk-on assets like Bitcoin, its valuation has been fueled by pending regulatory changes and plans for a crypto strategic reserve, reflecting an overall shift in how governments and consumers view cryptocurrencies. The Securities and Exchange Commission got a pro-crypto makeover. The move started with the resignation of SEC Chairman Gary Gensler in January. Gensler led heavy scrutiny of the crypto industry in the wake of major collapses like FTX, with much of the action focusing on defining whether crypto was a security. Subsequent investigations into major crypto entities like Coinbase and Robinhood were soon dropped. Crypto bulls like ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood greeted the news with relief.
Deregulation and letting the market work. Letting the market work and letting the three branches of government get us to the right answer, not enforcement creating laws, which is where we've been, and it's been terrible.
Meanwhile, the SEC removed a major roadblock for banks by no longer requiring crypto to be listed as a liability on balance sheets. This makes it easier for banks to invest in cryptocurrencies. Among President Trump's biggest pro-crypto promises is his pledge to create a U.S. strategic reserve of crypto, similar to the nation's gold reserve. While the government already holds some cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, seized through crackdowns on criminal enterprises, an explicit policy to hold crypto would likely give Bitcoin and other tokens a solid price floor, legitimizing their value and potentially reducing their volatility. But despite a push from the Trump administration to create a strategic reserve, its actual creation could take some time as legislators assess the digital currency landscape and try to drum up the necessary votes to appropriate the funds for such a reserve. The one-two punch of deregulation and a potential strategic reserve is creating a new wave of optimism for bullish capital investors like Dan Tapiro, who has deployed $1.5 billion worth into Bitcoin-related ventures and investments.
We have never had any administration of any major government be as supportive of our space as the U.S. administration is right now. So if you think about Europe, you think about Asia, China, places around the world, no place where not only does the president own cryptocurrency, but the cabinet and now even the Treasury Secretary being supporters. They've removed the hindrance in the SEC. I think going forward, we're going to see even more cryptocurrency, blockchain, digital asset, Web3 advocates in the administration.
For Investors Business Daily, this is Mike Duong.